back into the action we go. 8-7. MIBR were down 0-5, but they brought it back in the end, just taking it one round at a time. I'm Boggs, joined by Laz. It's pistol round half number 2, and BHOP do not have a kit. Do these teams have something against kits?
I think they do. I think they're thinking, you know, new meta, no kit, just armor. It's fine. It's gonna work. Well, we'll see though. And nice little double in middle. And BHOP still 3 players committed to that A site. They haven't even put a rotator at B. They're still fully expecting this. Oh, but Beaky. Both of them getting close on by. Oh, the back is given. Oh, Joda, you've got to get that kill, but he's get taken out. Now they're just going to retreat these CTs. The jig is up. Made in Brazil. They figured it out. Now they're just going to run down Banana. And that's going to be, I believe that's exit. He's going to be able to make this crossing. He doesn't take the shot, but instead he does a cool little 360. Now it's all about getting that bomb across. They do have the smoke.
He's just praying that he doesn't get domed there, and it worked out well for him. That's just how the hitboxes work in this game. You make your head move around crazy ways. It's a lot harder to hit. And, well, whether or not that should actually be a thing, it doesn't matter. He gets across there. It doesn't get taken down. Now it's a 4v3 hold for MIBR. Exit up close. Has a flashbang coming in from Cello, but it doesn't matter. Stan's got the right crosshair placement. And exit gone finally. 3v3 now, but Beaky is very low. Molotov to stall out a push. And again, no kit. Means that BHOP have to hop on this one. They have to stick it. They have to hold it. And already their planner gets taken out. Burns and will get another one. It's all down to Spermy 1v2. 10-second ninja is not to happen. Cello with the Glock spam. And MIBR with the 9th. BHOP, will they force or will they save? That is the question here. And given BHOP's history, forcing seems likely, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Stan going for the MP9. Deagle for Silas. Everybody else will buy up around it. One thing I have to note, though, is the uncharacteristically quiet performance from Sixy. And that's something that you don't want to see if you're BHOP. You want him to be towards the top of the scoreboard up there with the likes of Silas and Beaky as your best performer. It just hasn't been there right now for BHOP, and that is a concern.
It's a very big concern. That's a good point, Boggs, because again, we know Sixy can do some pretty incredible things in the server, but just hasn't been able to find his footing yet. All a matter of time, though. Double players here from BHOP. That's going to be both Silas and I believe Beaky that are going to... A bit of a crossfire ready to go. The nades are there, smoke going to be used, and the molly's now coming in from MIBR. They're still going to commit to this. Flashes come in. Beaky's trying to be a bit of a cheeky devil. He will get punished for it. Turtle just plows him down. Sixy able to get that nade kill. So now back to an even footing for the time being. Ooh, Spermy makes a nice little light tap. This bomb's in the sight, Boggs, but man, they're having a trouble just getting it down. Just kidding. It's going to be Sixy able to find that shot through the smoke on the boost. The bomb still hasn't been planted.
That's the kind of shot that BHOP have been looking for from Six. He's got 3 in the round. He only needs 2 more for the ace on a deagle. And it's not too far-fetched of an idea now. Bomb still not down. 26 on the clock. A flash goes in. Cello's got the bomb in hand, and he goes down. So does Jutta. 4 kills for Sixy. And as I ask for him to show up, he comes huge in spades for BHOP. All he needs is a deagle, and he finds his stride. He strolls on to an 8th. He strolls to cut the gap to 1. The force buy pays off, and MIBR are the ones with the pistols now. It's a deagle force, armor, deagles, a little bit of util. But if Sixy continues to play like that on this CT side, especially once he gets the op in hand too, good luck, have fun, MIBR, because BHOP are going to be very hard to open up. You have to wonder too, what would have happened? They would have just stuck the bomb a little bit earlier. This BHOP timed that well, pushed that, flashed it when they knew the bomb pretty much had to go down.
They're definitely putting that pressure now. Silas gonna get close, but they actually will fall off. Just kidding. Never mind. Nope, just kidding. Beaky's still gonna put pressure. He's already halfway down Banana. Sixy getting a little bit of that pressure, but now with Beaky being pushed up like this, the distraction's gonna be Silas. So as long as Silas keeps jump spotting, they might not expect this, but you can even see Exit. He's still kind of pre-firing this a little bit, or kind of pre-aiming it. But it's all Silas. If Silas can sell this bait, this might allow Beaky to go for the swing. No, it might not even matter. They're just going to go for 60. They're looking for him. There goes one. Can it be a second? It will. Nice little cleanup we're seeing. 60 comes alive. Caster's Blessing will still call it. Another comes in. That's going to be the quad, and a big round indeed. Right back to a tie game.
Back-to-back 4Ks for him. This round probably a little less special than the one prior, but... man. Yeah, I think it's the opposite of a caster's curse there. It's a caster's blessing. Because he's back in form. Looked very quiet early. And, man, now he's just looking on fire. He's tied Silence for most on his team. And... almost 2/3 of his kills have come. Actually, almost 3/4 of his kills have come in the last 2 rounds. I mean, that's just insane.
It is. I mean, what was that? 8 kills in the last 2 rounds?
8 kills in the last 4 rounds.
Yeah, pretty big, considerable difference. Okay, so nice 4-1 setup, and now again Silas just playing that jump spot. MIBR, not much of an investment for this one. Just Glocks, like you said. Making a lot of noise. I mean, they're trying to bait that utility as much as they can from BHOP. Right back down to the default situation, the 3-2. Having that lurk for 60, just kind of playing in deep CT. Silas will find that 1 kill, the lurking player. Burns in, so now it's going to be MIBR. They look like they're just ready to go for this. Oh no, oh no. Oh, not even a kill. And a nice cleanup with the SMGs. That's going to be a good moneymaker here, Boggs.
Yeah, they didn't even need 60 to bust in that round. That's going to be an ICC farm for BHOP. Lead regained for them as well. But MIBR going to be back on the guns here. The first full gun round of this half. And there's no ops in play. There are plenty of AKs. The utility's not as nice as it could be for MIBR, and that could be a bit of a concern. Lack of flashes, Molotovs, only 1 still in their hands in terms of flames, and it's a bit concerning for MIBR to let BHOP stick around. As the more you let an underdog stick around, the more you give them confidence that they can actually beat you. And in this scenario, BHOP seem to be growing with every round that stays close. They seem to be getting better and better with that. MIBR are only going to be getting that pressure mounting, because if you think about it, MIBR is the team with all of the expectation and pressure in this map, in this match.
Right you are, Boggs. Ooh. Decent nade. Second one, not so much. Oh, a little bit of an over peak, but there's Silas, there's Beaky. They're finding these kills, and this is a commitment, and MIBR running this clock. It's down to just under a minute. They could pull back if they want to, but they seem committed. But Silas is able to do some damage. Beaky able to help him out. The bomb's been dropped. Oh, it's looking dire now. They are going to have to find some kills quick. Otherwise, this might just be a quick save.
Saving on the T side. Might be what they have to do, but it's not going to make it any easier for MIBR. Would also give BHOP a flawless victory, too, which is kind of the antithesis of what you want to do right now, is just chip away at that money at the very least. Give them nothing to work with if they have to reinvest. Turtle going to get aggressed on. They're going to try and save here, but the hunt is on. It's a well-executed, well-timed hunt. An upgrade, a peek. Where's the peek? Turtle cleared and doesn't get a kill out of it either. Jota taken out as well. They get the full eliminations. 2 after time, and none of them fall. That is perfect for BHOP. And for MIBR, what do you do now? What do you do from this point on? Obviously, it's Glocks here, but there hasn't even been a timeout called by MIBR. BHOP called the only timeout in this match.
No timeouts, but 60 going to push down middle. Now Stan's going to be there with them. He's able to find 2. Oh, man. They are just looking for blood. Look at how much control they have. They've already just swarmed this. I mean, I know MIBR only have the Glocks, but still a little risky with those pistols, but I guess they are fully confident in what they had. And look at how far back they are. Double boost in the smoke. Beaky, oh, that's actually going to be Silas, sorry. Beaky was able to help him out, but nice little cheeky double stack that we see. And BHOP now putting themselves in contention for the 12th round, and it will be locked in.
Locked and loaded for BHOP. Guns coming back out for MIBR. The op for Burnson. Look to see him get an opening kill or two, but look at the cash over on BHOP. 11,000 for 60, 12.6 for Stan Beaky. He's the most broke player on their team, $7,800. He's the poorest player. This is a rich CT side. They are flourishing right now, and the op shot doesn't connect. In fact, Exit's burning down to 1 HP. They do have the opening pick, and Beaky's gonna get burned down, gets a martyrdom nade onto Exit. But 2 for the price of 1 for MIBR gives them something 60, playing with fire. We'll be lucky to get out of there alive, no re-aggression. Jota walking up onto the site. Wins the duel with Stan at range? This is a bizarre round. This is a very interesting and bit confusing round, and the fact that it's all going to end on B is the strangest part of it all.
Yeah, a bit of it back and forth. But the rotates are coming in, so BHOP now getting the correct read, and they're finally here. They're close on by, but oh, 60 almost gets that kill, and Breslin down to 2. That nade just taps him. So it's all just down to Spermy, the one player we talked a lot about on a 1-on-4. Smoke blocking off his vision. Now they're clearing all options. You have a player down Banana, you have a player clearing CT. They're just everywhere on the map, and Spermy's able to find that 1 kill. That's the player in the site, but look at this. It's going to be 2 that are towards Banana now. So in a position like this, he could escape. He could try to run and leave if he wants to. Looks like he's still going to contest for it.
Might as well, they have the money. If he could take guns out of the hands of MIBR, it's worth it. And he's going to try and go for the ninja here. He's just going to stick it and hope that they're not around anymore. Jota still is, and he will get taken out. But still, overall, BHOP had the money to play with. And if they would have gotten the kill, or even especially the ninja defuse, I think they'd be more than happy. It's going to be a buy up again for MIBR, only losing 2 players. BHOP buying fully up again. Only 1 op, not going for the double cannon just yet. They have plenty of utility, and this is where MIBR are going to be up against it again, because BHOP got broken once. Don't expect it to happen again. 60 gearing over top on the boost. Turtle closing the gap, smoking off that Molotov. 6Z spots out 1 on the jump, exchanges almost equivalent damage there. Gets a little bit better of that duel, but Silas in the meantime has been caught out, and there goes Turtle for the second. He's come out of his shell. They're going to bust in onto the B site. Stands lurking towards the A site, pushing in. And Jota, the one there for MIBR, failed in the end. A save has to be called up by BHOP. No real chance of retaking the site. It's going to be 12-11. This one's going down to the wire. And MIBR are not giving up yet. It's a good response from the Brazilian squad.
Yeah, they're definitely starting to look a little more clean now. They're finally waking up a bit more here, Boggs. We were kind of wondering what was going on here for the Brazilian team, but they're starting to get themselves back into that contention, the good form that we know of. No, I mean, like you said, BHOP, they do have to save these. They have to preserve these weapons as much as possible. They got the funds, but that's going to be fine. But in this kind of a case, on a B site, going against 4 players, that's a tough one.
If MIBR can keep doing this, though, then maybe, just maybe, they can claw this one back. They've made their way back before, back on the first half. They were able to get their lead going into half number 2. Can they do it again? Can they turn the tide once more? Momentum is like a wave. It leaves, then it comes crashing in, and then it leaves again. It's very tidal. MIBR is starting to get a little bit more water to make that wave crash over BHOP. They flooded the B side a couple of times. This is where BHOP starts buying down to the bottom of their bank accounts too. Silas at 1,200. Spermy's going to have to drop in the next round. And 60's going to be hard-pressed to get an op in the following too, with all the trimmings, all the utility in the sidearm you would like. Banana control being taken very heavily, though, by MIBR. Lots of control, lots of pressure, and a distinct lack of it towards A could lead to an aggressive peek by BHOP, yielding information, thereby the rotation. No. MIBR probing back A?
Look at all the utility that we're seeing from BHOP too. You can see it on the minimap. There's just so much being dispersed up here at the B site. But now, like you said, MIBR, they looked like they were ready to go for this attack, but now they're going to switch things over to the A site. But it's going to be 3 players. The 3 CTs are grouped up. One in the apartments, one going to be in the big pit, and you got Stan kind of floating between the moto. But now MIBR doing a bit of a sandwich attack on this one. Oh, Cello gets taken down. He's not able to get any damage. 60 finds the first engagement, able to find it. Looking to do a bit more, but he'll get punished for it. The bomb is dropped, though, but Spermy able to find one more, too. Oh, this is just back and forth. This is just mayhem. Now it's looking like a deathmatch session, and it's just going to be MIBR. They get the site. It's a little bit messy at first, but they make it work. And now BHOP, they have to save this gun, and it's going to be a 12-12.
12-12 score line. We're all tied up. And, well, Inferno is known for something. Would not be surprised right now if we do get it.
Oh, this guy.
Don't you say the word, though.
Hush, hush, I will not say a word.
I know you were thinking it.
You know, I was thinking it. Can confirm. But what I will say is this has been an interesting turn of events in this series. We've seen a lot of ups and downs. Match pause coming in, which I would imagine both these teams now knowing that this is a tie game.
Yep.
Thank you. I was gonna just waiting for the nice confirmation of BHOP calling this one. It could have gone either way, in my opinion. I mean, MIBR are having a good streak, but I was kind of expecting BHOP. I mean, given the situation they're in, they have the funds. 60 can get the op out, but this is a very important round because look at how much money they've spent. You still have 2 players with over 3K, so that's a good thing. But again, with a game like this getting this tight, they have to make sure they can keep as many people alive if they're winning these rounds. But at MIBR, looking on the other side of things, I mean, there's 8,500, sorry, and about 51. It's looking really good in terms of the economic situation.
And the nice thing for BHOP is the fact that their loss bonus is almost going to catch up to them. If they do need it at max to get a buy up, it's almost there. Turtle mollying in, getting a little bit of aggression towards Banana. There's 2 players close car for BHOP, and 1 more removed. That's Stanislav. Molotov gonna force Turtle in. He's got both of them! He got both! That's a team flash from Stanislav that allows Turtle to peek around the smoke and mow down 2/5 of the BHOP roster in a very critical round for the CT side and for BHOP on their map pick. And Turtle really having himself a party of a game. He's going to get the op dropped over from Burns, and he's down to 17 HP, but that is efficiency personified. Make some soup. Now in a 5v3. MIBR have the whole map as their oyster. They can go wherever they want. BHOP. Have they overstayed their welcome?
Definitely making their noise, so it's not like the bracket control is a bit of a surprise, and maybe 60 that is playing again. Moto able to find it. The nail to the coffin, but oh no, he gets caught out. The worst timing. Joda able to get the swing. Stan now by himself, sitting there lost. John Travolta just looking around like, hey, what just happened? Where's my team?
Hey, I don't know. Where did that team go? Losing those 2 players early really put BHOP behind the 8 ball in the round. And it just spiraled out of control from there. Unlucky. BHOP, they've had their opportunities. They've had their chances. MIBR are really starting to turn up the gas. They're starting to turn up the heat. He started off maybe on low. But as this match has gone on, that dial has been turned more and more. I think we're getting over towards high. I think they're going to turn this flame all the way on. We'll see if they're cooking with premium gas. They continue this streak and close up this map clean. It's definitely that top tier fuel they're using. And into their own map pick of nuke. MIBR, if they can stabilize this, that's where they really get the advantage.
Double players down half wall here from BHOP, and still having the back his stand, so he's got that utility, but they might try to throw a deep flash, and there it is. Silas is going to creep on through using the smoke to the advantage. Oh, Turtle and him running into each other, but it's just going to be one kill for Turtle. A nice trade back here from Beaky. MIBR regrouping once again down to the end of Banana. Having the lurk coming in from Jota. He's able to push himself all the way in the alt middle, going through the apartments actually. Looking for any pesky little CTs looking for something, but now the CTs are divided. A 2-and-2 setup. Double lane, double in B. And MIBR now getting ready for the plan of attack. Oh man, and that was just barely. You could just see the bullet missing him.
It's a game of pixels. That one. Keep BHOP at a 4v4. Stand delaying more with the smoke. Time very low. 36 on the clock. MIBR have to make a move. They have to make it now. They don't want to fall victim to maybe just one random kill, dropping the bomb in an inopportune position, maybe on top of second oranges perhaps. They're going to hit this one late. Stan's got a molly prepped. It goes out. Nade to follow. There is no firefighting utility is there for MIBR. They have to wait for the flames to expire. In they go. Stan's flash. He's got him on a lineup. 1, 2, 3. He knocks down the pins. This is where things really go from bad to worse for MIBR on the round. Exit's going to try and save. But it's 13-all. And they've let BHOP back into the round again. They've let BHOP back into the game. Where they could have put them to bed.
Yeah, they got the funds. They're good. Look at Exit, man. He's got 10K. How does he have so much money? How is this guy rolling in the dough? I'm lost. Did I miss something? Nonetheless, I'll just move past my shock of money.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out.
Nice.
I couldn't.
Well, you know the rule. Don't do math when you're casting. It's never a good time. But I'll tell you, it is a good time. Is BHOP's 4-1 stack. Look at the setup that we have from them right now. You got the 3 in lane. You have the double or the one player. Sorry, Silas just being on the corner of Arch. He's going to be able to throw the utility. Oh, Stanley's fully blind, and he's dead. Oh, he's dead. But Silas! Oh, my good God. He's able to find 3 kills, and he's just able to find multi. And now Jota trying to see what he can do. Can he get himself a second? He will. Danny is going to be removed from the server, and now it's even looking like more damage is being exchanged here. Jota trying to see what else he can do. Exit finally makes his appearance, and we're back to a 2-and-2.
A 2-and-2, but it's a 1-1 split here for BHOP. 1 on each side and a very passive hold towards A from Silas. Beaky's going to have to join up with him, and it's the 2 that you really look to over on this BHOP side. Aside from 6E, it's the Silases and the Beakies that you want to see pop off. The retake, they have plenty of utility for it. 2 smokes, 2 HEs, a Molotov. That smoke is going to go towards mid-sight. But Exit pushes aggressive. Silas punishes. Now it's down to the 1v1. Jota's so low. The nade hits him in towards mini pit. It's all over. Or big pit, excuse me. It's all done. Nade, where will it go? He goes to side. Silas on towards the side. Has a kit. He taps it. He hits the shot. And he has the time. And that, folks, is why you buy a defuse kit. That saves the round here for BHOP. And it gets them a lead in the dying embers of map number 1. 14-13. Exit can drop because he's so rich. But after this, what is MIBR going to have? What are they going to have to work with? Timeout called. Is this finally the MIBR timeout that seems so long in coming? Yes, it is. Do call it. Is it too little too late, lads? Has this gone too far already?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, when you get these timeouts this late, I mean, it's good. I mean, they have everything reserved, so really, with it being this close, I mean, they can call timeouts as much as they want, essentially, right? But, I mean, we feel like we should have saw it a little bit earlier. But either way, like you said, they got the cash, they got the money, they're flowing. Cello, for some reason, looks like he doesn't have a gun, but we'll wait and see if that's true. There we go. Okay, I was like, where's his gun? Please come back. Fully spent. Money's depleted. Both sides looking a little bit grim on this, but you can see the loss bonus here for MIBR is still quite large, 2,400 in comparison to the 19 for BHOP. MIBR, again, just contesting for that banana. Double molly's going to be used. But they're waiting things out. A lot of utility has been dispersed of so quickly in the round. We're already at 1:30, and look at what's been gone.
Well, down goes Danny. That's a good pick. But Stan goes back for a trade, swings out middle, and he gets away with 2. That's almost getting away with murder. If he got the third onto Burns, and it would have been larceny. But MIBR down a man, trying to make their way back into the A side, into this game. It is not their map pick, but it's a map you have to favor them to win. 10-3 in the last 3 months. A 16-7 victory over Bad News Bears just 2 nights ago. Burns in trying to clear up close and personal. There's one quick one, but Silas returns it with 2. The bomb at his feet. Jut down on the balcony and Spurby to kick him off. This is BHOP country. And BHOP 1 round away from taking map number 1 against the 24th ranked team in the world in MIBR.
Oh, look at what we got here, Boggs. We got another timeout from the MIBR squad. They're starting to shake in those boots a bit. They've realized now things are gotten out of control, and BHOP, like you said, 1 round away. This is their map pick, but the fact that they're putting this much of a contention against a team like this, like you said, number 24 team in the world. And when we compare that to BHOP, 109. So a pretty big comparison when we talk about things, but a really impressive showing that we've seen from BHOP. Just all fronts of it. I mean, both CT side and their T side have really shown different strides than what we've seen before, but we'll have to see what they got. And the money situation, the gun situation from MIBR is just double AKs with MAC 10s. And Brendan with a Deagle. A Deagle. Something you don't want to see in a round like this for round number 29.
I shiver. The one saving grace, silver lining, is the fact that BHOP would be in reset territory if they lose this round, so MIBR could get to overtime. Bad thing is the fact that it has to get to overtime for MIBR to be able to win the map. That is not what MIBR wanted into this one, and that's a nice flick there by Sixi onto Jota. That's going to be the opening pick for BHOP, and Danny's going to get out of there unscathed. Exit taking a bit of damage as well. Molotov's delaying that push towards B. 2 towards Banana, 1 outside of Apps, and 1 back bottom ramp. Now starting to move his way back towards Banana. Nade going a little bit too early. Exit tagged down just by a tad, and Turtle by 1 paltry health point. But Laz, this is BHOP's opportunity. This is BHOP's round. If they win it, they go into Duke with all the confidence and all the momentum. And it's not a terrible map for them either. This is the opportunity for BHOP. Flash going in. No push. 35. They have to go.
It's a do or die now. 30 seconds determining the fate if they can push it for survival, or we'll see BHOP winning this. The nade's now going to be placed. Another smoke coming in from the CT side. Time is dwindling, Boggs, but now the execute's coming in. Silas, he's going for the aggression. He's close on by. Oh, but he's going to actually hinder from this. But Beaky's able to find 2. It's looking problematic, and it's just Beaky all over the board. That's going to be it. BHOP have been able to take the map pick away. They're able to secure it, and we are going to a second, and I'm just completely shocked.
Yeah, I'm flummoxed. I'm baffled. This has been a performance and a half from BHOP as a whole. No weak links. It's Silas at the top, but especially once they got to the CT side too, CXEI stepped it up, got on par, and got towards the top. Beaky with some big moments there. Even Spermy had his performances. It was not a weak performance from anybody on the BHOP side, and for MIBR. You have
No,
to
not at
wonder
all.
what would have happened if they bought the defuse kit in any of those first 3 rounds. 3 rounds separated these two teams in the overall. And the first 3 rounds, MIBR lost because they did not have a kit.
Well, and the other thing is too is like they kept forcing.
Yeah.
They just kept putting money on the board. They were trying something, you know, just not normal. They were trying to, you know, I don't even want to call it like shifting the meta. They just wanted to do something different. And we're like, this is interesting, but it wasn't working out their way. And what was it, 4-0 before we even saw the first round
5.
coming in for MIBR?
5-0.
Oh, 5-0. Well, there you go. 5-0. And that gave BHOP 5 rounds on the T side, which we were wondering, okay, T side might be a bit rough for this squad. But no, they definitely